3, 2, 1.
You know what I feel like doing?
I'm not doing it.
You know what I feel like doing?
What?
Kick back, relax, and get comfy. Welcome to the Get Comfy Podcast. It's Kalo on here with, as always, with DJ AIM. What's up?
No.
No?
You know what I feel like doing?
I already did the bit.
I feel like kicking back, relaxing, getting comfy. Welcome to the Get Comfy Podcast. I'm your host, Kalo, here to give you the lowdown on all things technology. Notice how I started that. And I'm joined by my co-host.
What up, guys? It's DJ AIM, and we got two things. We got a sponsor for this episode, which is
Kingsman Beard Club. You know, we finally got somebody.
And we're going to give you more on that later on in the video, so stay tuned. And also, stay tuned if you're coming from the Get Comfy Game Break.
Yes.
We have that promised announcement that we're going to tell you guys.
That huge announcement that we've been dangling in front of you over the past 2 days, we're finally going to let you know what it is, because it's a big announcement. It's huge.
It's huge, but what's also huge is what's got announced this week.
Yes. As of yesterday, which happens to be Tuesday.
We had to think about it real quick. I was just like...
I'm thinking we're in an alternate timeline because this comes out on a Sunday and this happened on a Tuesday.
And people listen on a Monday.
Apple recently held their conference that they hold yearly to announce the new iPhones. And yes, as always, the new iPhones and the new Apple Watches have always caused controversy when they dropped. And let me tell you, Apple did not disappoint or come up short in that regard.
Did it disappoint, though?
It depends who you talk to, because really and truly, they dropped a new iPhone called the Apple iPhone 11 Pro.
So it's not iPhone number, it's Apple iPhone.
Well, they want to make sure it's an Apple product.
But they're not even sure it's an Apple product. They're like, you know what? Let's just put our name on it to make sure we know it's an Apple product.
Yes, this iPhone was announced on September 10th, and it is the next generation of iPhone that's going to be coming to you guys. Available to order on September 13th. Again, we are not sponsored by Apple. We're just giving you the information as we find out.
But we're also sponsored by
Kingsman Beard Club.
That's the only sponsorship that matters.
Yeah, that's the only one, so buy the beard oil. But anyway, it'll be available in stores come September 20th, and there'll be all types of new features like the triple camera, which is causing some controversy.
Causing triphobia?
Triphobia, maybe. I don't know. It comes in threes. But the starting price for this phone, and we'll break down every sort of bit of this technology-based podcast, it's starting off at $999.
But what I thought, which I'm still looking at it right now on the website, it's from $6.62 monthly or $4 with a trade-in.
Yes, $400 trade-in credit towards the iPhone. So I think that's where we lie on the pricing status of it. Now, obviously, when it comes to Apple, they offer many different storage capacities to this iPhone, which include a 64 gig, a 256 gig, and a 512 gigabyte phone, just in case you want to save all those dank memes like I do. I don't have a 512. I wish I did.
It just looks so ugly. Even the Pro, the back of it, looks just ugly. I'm looking at the photo. It has a wide lens and the 12 MP ultra wide. Like, one camera is not bad enough. Like, every time you drop your phone, you'll always break your camera. Now, if you're not wearing a case, Apple is like, guys, stop being idiots. Wear a case on your phone. And so now you're going to be dropping, when you drop your phone now, you're going to break the 12 MP wide lens and a 12 MP ultra wide lens and whatever the third wide lens is.
Yeah, so I want to run down some of the features, too. Like, you also mentioned the camera. You covered that, which thankfully you did. Because really,
I got to pull my weight somehow.
Yeah, the basics of, like, what those different camera lenses mean is one's going to be super wide. You'll be able to get a lot in the shot. The other one kind of is a little more focused. But it will include a 5.8 Super Retina XDR display, which basically means...
What does that mean, Kalo?
All of your stuff will look crispy.
Didn't it already look crispy on the iPhone 10?
It did.
You guys gotta stop. Apple needs to stop selling. Get in. You can't. Your phone looks crispy. I'm like, isn't my photos already looking crispy? What are you trying to say? You're holding me back, Apple?
I know. It really happens like that. But also, it will include the Apple-designed A13 Bionic chip.
What's that, Kalo?
Which will make multitasking and pretty much anything else that involves your iPhone go faster. But it will also include a big leap in battery life, which is very important to some people, because right now I've charged my phone in the morning. I woke up around 7 o'clock and I am down to 72%, but this is also on low power mode because I'm just like that.
Oh, well, we also talked about this on air earlier this week, saying that how a flip phone, you can charge at 100 and be like end of the day and you'll have like 70%.
Yes, and I also want to talk about that since there's two models, the iPhone 11 Pro and then the iPhone 11 Pro Max, they're going to be coming in 4 different colors right now as we speak. And what are those 4 colors, you might ask?
What we kill?
Yeah.
What kind of colors are they come in?
Oh, I'll gladly tell you.
Thanks, buddy.
We're going to get to that. The new midnight green color, which is pretty all right. We got space gray. We got regular silver. And then we got gold.
Is this the green one? I have it on my screen. Is that the green one you're talking about?
No, it's a little darker. I mean, it might be the same one. It's like that one right
That
there.
looks so... I would rather get the pink one. The rose gold. Is that the rose gold?
There's no rose gold.
What's that pink one then?
Just a regular gold. That's just a regular gold, my friend.
Yo, I would rock that gold one. Or the white one. The white one looks nice too.
That's how you get bougie. You get a gold phone. But, you know...
Bad bougie.
Honestly. But I want to just kind of get your thoughts on this new iPhone. Not even talking about technology, but just talking about looks in general and how it feels. Like, do you think this is a good-looking phone? Do you think that, you know, it's horrible?
The front of it looks exactly like an iPhone X.
It's a normal iPhone.
And then, like, the back of it just looked ugly.
Yeah.
At all. Like, I remember the iPhone 10, they go a huge jump from the 8 to the 10. Like, no more home button. No more bottom thing.
Full screen display, like full thing.
And then now you're going to this one, it's just like, really? You come up swinging with the iPhone 10, and then the next one, it's just triple camera?
Yeah.
And faster? Like...
Well, that's what people really strive for when they're talking about, like, getting the new iPhone. They're like, oh, I want the best camera. Even though the iPhone 10, or the iPhone X, as they call it, is a good iPhone. Like, I still believe to this day, whenever a new iPhone comes out, just get the one right below it because you're not really missing much. Unless it's like, I have the 8 Plus.
Yeah, and I have the 7.
You have the 7, unless it's like us moving from that phone to say the 10 or the iPhone 11.
Yeah. So I want to mention something. I feel like you forgot this important message.
Maybe I did.
The water resistance. It's for the iPhone 11. It's 2 meters for 30 minutes, and up to 40 meters for 30 minutes for the 11 Pro.
You know what's funny? I had this iPhone 8 Plus for 2 years
and
now.
It's waterproof?
Yes, it's waterproof. This phone is too. Every time I go in the shower, I play music because obviously what am I going to do? Like, I'm just going to play some sad songs and cry in the shower. I still, to this day, am worried to put it underwater or, like, running water. Like, I just don't.
You're full send, just do it.
But just knowing me and knowing my luck with technology, I'm going to put it under the water and, like, it's going to, like, spark and, like, I'm going to die. It's going to be like throwing a toaster in a pool or something. Like, I'm going to die.
But you know what? I feel like going back to the old phones.
Yes.
And, you know, me and you are dinosaurs now compared to the youngsters.
We're Jurassic Park.
Yeah, man. So I remember the old phones, and that phone, you would just always, like, the flip phone, always water them and put in a riceable.
Yeah.
That's it. So my question for you and those listeners here, listening to us on YouTube, on all the streaming podcast apps, what was your favorite old school phone?
All right, so we're gonna really go back a ways here. My favorite phone, and this is like a phone I wanted or a phone I had.
Both.
All right, so we mentioned this before, but a phone I really wanted was the R2-D2 edition of the Droid because it looked like R2-D2 and it made sounds from Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Nerd!
Yeah, I know, I'm a big nerd. But, you know, I'm willing to own up to that because nerds are cool now. That's a cool thing to be. But yeah, the Droid, I'm going to say the nerd.
The nerd?
The R2-D2 edition of the Droid phone, that's the phone I really wanted. But again, a classic phone that I always know and love are those Nextel two-way phones, which have the walkie-talkies on them. I remember back in the day, my mom gave me my first phone, and it was one of those. But there was also available, because I was huge into NASCAR back when I was like 7.
Oh, yeah, with your Hot Wheels attack.
Yeah, making a left turn, like that type deal. I was all about that shit. So there was NASCAR editions of those phones. There's a Dale Earnhardt Jr. one, and there was a regular Dale Earnhardt Sr. one I wanted. So yeah, that's something I really wanted. Now I'm going to branch off to you because I don't know what to expect. You might give us a banana phone. You might give us the rotary phone where you have to spin it.
From Toy Story 3?
Yeah, you might. So I want to hear what you have to say about these phones.
I'm going to go with the old giant phone with the antenna and those, like, you couldn't fit it. No, I said, I'm going to give me one up, that one. The one that came with the little box, too, that you had to put in your car. But no, seriously, though, it's the phone that I always wanted. My brother had it, and I kind of showed it off. I was trying to be the cool kid on the block. What's the BlackBerry Touch?
Ooh.
Which, when it was before, BlackBerry was all just about the keyboard. And then when the iPhone 1 came out, BlackBerry was like, we need to stay relevant. And so they made the BlackBerry Touch, and everyone was looking at it. They're like, "Oh, you got a knockoff iPhone." And I'm like, "No, it says BlackBerry. It's a BlackBerry Touch. You guys haven't seen it yet because my brother works at AT&T, and he got me the hookup." So the plug. So I was showing. It was my brother's phone. My bro didn't even use it yet. So I was showing off to everybody like, "I have the BlackBerry Touch."
It was it's a big flex.
Yeah,
not a weird flex. Okay.
Yeah, big flex. But the phone that I had that I loved was the Google phone. The first ever Google phone was the G1. Now looking back, it sounds like a wrestling term now.
The G1 Classic.
But no, the G1, the Google One phone was so cool because it was a touchscreen, and then you could slide it up too, and then it would go. So it would slide up so that the keyboard's up.
Yeah.
And the screen was up, and the keyboard would just come down. So if you wanted to touch on your keyboard, you could. But I mentioned this before earlier in the week that with the phone, the basic like flip phones and the Nokia phone, they taught us how to type really fast. Because when you were in class and you had when they texted your crush or your friend, you had to make sure you had to double tap Q to get an A or B, and you're like, all right, I gotta type in how are you? Go to 5 H J K F, all that. What was that one phone when every time you turned it on, it would make a noise?
It was the Droid phone.
The Droid phone, yeah.
Droid.
Droid. Imagine being in. I mentioned this again on air. Imagine you're in class and you have to.
The ultimate snitch is your own phone.
Yeah, you had to text your buddy like what you get for answer A. Droid.
Yeah. So I kind of want to harp back to the old. The topic we were talking about as far as the new iPhone. Do you believe people are overreacting to the new iPhone? Do you believe that?
Absolutely.
You really do.
I'm all on this board about people freaking out for all the right reasons. It looks so ugly. Why are you going to add 3 fucking cameras to a phone? You just need 1 camera. Are you going to take 3 fucking photos of yourself?
If I'm trying to step my Instagram game up,
you're not an Instagram model.
I need
you're
3
not
lenses.
You're not an Instagram model.
I need
You're a
3
podcast
lenses.
host.
I need 3 lenses.
No, you don't.
I need
you're
3
behind No, you don't need 3 lenses.
Do you see my Snapchat game?
You're not Kylie Jenner. You're not Kim Kardashian. You're not You're not an Instagram influencer. You don't need 3 cameras.
But do you see my Snapchats?
No, but what does that do and help you in the long term?
When I want to get the zooms.
You want to get the zoom in it? No, you don't need the zooms.
All right, so my general opinion on the iPhone here, the iPhone 11 Pro X, YZ type deal, people are just losing their shit for no reason.
No, they're losing their shit for all the right reasons. Because, come on, people lost their shit. You were complaining about how the headphone jack was taken away.
I'm still
You're still
on it
until you go for iPhone 10.
I lost my dongle. I don't know where my dongle went. I need my dongle.
You mean the iPhone penis?
Yeah.
But no, you don't need. See, people lost their shit for a good reason for that. For people shouldn't complain about. They should complain about this though, because you don't need 3 cameras. It looks so ugly. You don't want to. You want to put a case on your phone now because you don't want to show people 3 ugly cameras.
That's why I got 2 cameras on this one.
See, even 2 is weird. Have you seen the iPhone 11? What's your thoughts about that?
We're putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
Talking to the mic, say what's up, let them know.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think the 3 camera thing is all that cute or whatever.
Thank
I
you.
kind of agree with that.
Thank you.
But at the same time, I do vibe with that Instagram vibe. I do want to improve that.
Wait, hold up. Granted, we don't know much about. Are you an Instagram influencer?
No.
See.
But it's an option though. Now that iPhone is doing that. Might as well just step up to it, Everyone can be an influencer.
No, you can't.
Everyone will be an influencer.
No, it's so worthless. You don't need it. 2 cameras was bad enough already. If you're taking a photo with 3 cameras, I expect 3 photos to come in my photograph. 1 regular, 1 with the second lens.
They're 10, so HD now.
No, but see.
They're out of the world now.
Thank you.
It's you don't even need an actual Canon camera to do it. You just go for it on your phone.
Yeah, but you're still gonna use filters and fake yourself up even more.
Okay, either way though, I don't have to take a freaking Canon whatever you want to call it to do it in one. DSLR to do it the first place. I could just do it all in one place instead of transferring crap.
My God, I can't argue.
You're fired as my co-host. She's my new co-host. It's over. But you know what? I think that about does it here for the Get Comfy podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed. Remember, we have this big announcement. I didn't want to let it go.
But before that, we want to say this episode was sponsored by
Kingsman Beard Club. I always get the questions about how do you get such a good beard?
I know, my beard's so fantastic. People ask me.
How do you maintain the mane? And I tell them, go check out Kingsman Beard Club because we have a link down below. If you guys go through that link, you get a little special Get Comfy link because we like to provide, but we also get a kickback. Full disclosure.
Don't tell them that.
We have to. I want to be nice to our listeners.
No, fuck the listeners.
Unlike you, but now to be good to our listeners, we can make the announcement. So I'm going to hand it off to you.
So Kayla and I will be at Comic-Con October 3rd to the 6th. We're going to be hosting panels. We're going to be doing the Big Mouth Season 3 panel. We're going to see a sneak peek of the first episode. We're going to be doing Avengers, seeing their new game, The Avengers, coming out on the Xbox, PS4, and Steam. And be stepping up in first ever Iron Man VR set. You could be Iron Man.
I can't wait.
And we're also going to be doing a little bit of wrestling for those fans that like the wrestling stuff.
Yeah, we will be attending the AEW panel. We'll be interviewing all the stars on the show. And also, if you guys have any questions, please hit us up. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I have it all down below. You guys know where it is.
And you guys can listen to us every Friday at 10 o'clock on all the major streaming platforms, Get a Comfy Podcast and Get a Comfy Game Break, and on iHeartRadio 11 o'clock and 12 on Game Break and regular podcast.
Again, that's all we have for you today. We'll include more news as we go because we're still trying to figure stuff out. We do have more.
I feel like we have to give a shout out her Instagram and everything. Got a little special guest.
Say what's up to the crowd.
You want to be an Instagram influencer?
So I'm Hannah. My Instagram is HFNNFH, which is basically just my name, but with the F replacing the A.
Fuck all you guys. That's what the F stands for.
Thanks.
And you know what? We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.